You are gazing into the eye of the storm here at Jesuit High School. Our second game tip off the 46th annual Father Kelly Christmas Classic. It is the Cathedral Catholic Dons and the St. Mary Rams, the 5:15 p.m. game here on Thursday. Hello to you once again. Keith Jogananis back with you for the second of our 4-game rundown here at the Father Kelly Christmas Classic, the 46th one in history. The Dons of Cathedral Catholic and the St. Mary Rams, and they will play Archbishop Mitty Friday at 6 p.m. after they won game one of this tournament 74-53 over Brookside Christian, who will play the loser in the consolation bracket between the Dons and the Rams. Before we get you set for tip-off, we got to thank some of our sponsors real quick, because without them, none of this is possible. Recruiting Boost. Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, they help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish to ultimately help them earn scholarship opportunities. Recruiting Boost does not rely on cold emails or large databases. No. Instead, they have direct contact with college coaches all across the country via calls, texts, and social media. Contact us today at recruitingboostexposure.com. Follow them on Twitter and Instagram at recruitingboost. And of course, Randall Communications. Randall Communications is proud to support Jesuit basketball and the Father Barry Classic. Visit randallcommunications.com. Go Big Red. A big thank you to our sponsors, and back on with the production of the game. As we mentioned in the first contest, Archbishop Mitty beating Brookside Christian 74-53. So Cathedral Catholic and St. Mary's up next, as these are two teams, like most of the teams here at the Father Kelly Christmas Classic, who have high resumes and high pedigrees when it comes to high school basketball in the Northern California, Central California, and the Southern California regions. But the St. Mary Rams and the Cathedral Catholic Dons, two teams that have had a lot of success in the recent years. When we come back, starting lineups and the tip-off of Game 2 out of 4 here on Thursday night at the 46th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Call it what you want. A chip on your shoulder, something to prove. That dog mentality. That thing that makes you rise up.
Good, bro.
Keep doing what you love. Show them you're underrated. Show them.
Welcome back, Keith Jogananis, NorCal Sports TV. We are just about to get set for St. Mary's and Cathedral Catholic. Cathedral Catholic comes into this game 5-1, a 5-game winning streak after losing their first game of the year against Sierra Canyon, 59-46. You might have heard of those Sierra Canyon basketball players. They're all over the news right now with regards to LeBron James' son, Bronny James, and Zaire Wade, son of Dwayne Wade, and they are the #1 team in California, rated by Max Press. But ever since then, Cathedral Catholic has won 5 straight games. St. Mary's also comes into this contest 5-1. They've won 20 games or more, 11 of the last 19 seasons, and they're 5-1, just like Cathedral Catholic. We'll pause, we'll get a break, starting lineups, and then we'll tip it off here on NorCal Sports TV.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Central High School for the 46th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. Today's matchup features the Cathedral Catholic Dons of San Diego and the St. Mary's Rams of Stockton. At this time, I'd like to announce starting lineup for both teams. First, for Cathedral Catholic, number 0, Thomas Nostriani. Number 2, Obina Anyanwu. Number 10, Leon Riley. Number 15, Dylan Miller. And number 20, Alex Wade. Third lineup for St. Mary's. Number 11, Justin Simbato. Number 13, Jamie Marshall. Number 14, Simeon Ship. Number 23, Grant Jory. And number 33, Josh Cruz. St. Mary's head coach is Ian Green. The Cathedral Catholic head coach is Will Cunningham.
All right, starting lineups first for the Cathedral Catholic Dons. Number 0, Thomas Notarani, as well as number 2, Obinia Anyanwu. Number 10, Beon Riley. Number 15, Dylan Wilhite. And number 20, Alex Wade. For the Rams of St. Mary's, number 11, Justin Sambardo. Number 13, Jaden Marshall. Number 14, Savion Ship. Number 23, Grant Jory, who leads the team in points per game scored. And number 33, Josh DeCruz. St. Mary's in their traditional green road jerseys with white lettering and numerals. Cathedral Catholic in their traditional white jerseys with red numerals and yellow trim. It's going to be interesting to see what happens as St. Mary's of Stockton and Cathedral Catholic all the way on the city of San Diego. And we're ready to go here on NorCal Sports TV as Cathedral Catholic wins the opening tip. And we're going to get a foul called there as Wade has the ball knocked out of his hands. Josh DeCruz, number 33. Beon Riley looking for somebody, and he finally finds Anyanwu, who dishes it right back to him. Riley drives baseline, kicks it out. 10 on the shot clock. Anyanwu goes inside, kicks it out again, and it won't even matter on the 3-ball made by Notraini because Anyanwu called for the push-off. And you see right here on the replay, Anyanwu a little too aggressive, just enough to knock his defender, number 33, Josh DeCruz, out of the, or excuse me, number 13, Jaden Marshall, out of the picture. Cathedral Catholic, who won the 2018 CIF San Diego D1 Section Championship over Francis Parker, lost to Valencia in the D2 state tournament. For St. Mary's, they beat Grant last year for the D2 Sac Joaquin Section Championship, but were upset in the D2 state tournament. They were the number 1 seed, lost to number 9 seed Sierra in the second round, 62-57, as drive into the lane with a great finisher right there is Josh DeCruz, number 33, the 5'10 junior. And just like that, we have our first bucket of the contest. 3-ball, wide open. Beon Riley will answer right back. As Riley, the 6'6 senior, gives the Dons their first lead of the contest and competition. Suffocating defense and quick passes are the name of the game so far in this one. 16 on the shot clock for the Rams. They're working the basketball around very well. DeCruz looking for somebody. Marshall. Spin move into the key. Marshall. No good. Offensive board in the air. We're going to get a foul, however. And it's going to be on... It's going to be on Anyanwu, his first personal. First free throw, no good by Grant Jory. Jory leads the team in points per game, 13.2 on this season. The 6'3" senior misses both free throws, and the rebound taken by Dylan Wilhite. Driving inside, right-handed finish is Alex Wade, number 20. And now it's a 3-point lead for the Dons of Cathedral Catholic. Bounce passes, it's shipped. Suffocating defense by the Dons here in the early first quarter. Jory looking for somebody. Finds DeCruz. Jory, corner three. No good. Rebound is taken by Wilhite, his second defensive rebound of the first quarter thus far. Anyanwu goes baseline, and he is fouled near the basket. See right here, Wade pushed the tempo. Anyanwu gets it, and that is another foul on Jaden Marshall of the Rams, as Anyanwu will check out now at the 5:24 mark of the first quarter. James Bamer, number 22, checks in for Anyanwu. Now Josh DeCruz brings it up after the Dons miss. Jory thought about pulling the trigger. Instead, he'll give it to DeCruz, who gives it off to Marshall, who finishes it with a great finisher right there near the basket. He had to go over 6'9" Wilhite, and he did it just where he needed to. Turnover. The Rams have it. And now St. Mary's trying to slow it down as they have the numbers for a minute. Under 5 minutes in the first quarter. Great pass by DeCruz to Jory inside, who will finish it with the right hand. 6-5 now, St. Mary's. Great passing there, gives them the lead back. This is a close one to start it off. Wade drives. Pass tipped up in the air. Taken by Justin Zambato. Zambato off to DeCruz. They're going to double team Zambato. It's going to be a kick ball violation off the foot of James Bamer. Checking in for the Dons now, number 33, Dominic Muncie. In substitution for Alex Wade, who will go to the bench. Jory with a pump fake. Now Josh DeCruz has the basketball. Looking for somebody. He loses it in the process. Too many dribbles. Beon Riley, bounce pass ahead. Great feed on the give and go. And finishing it is Notarini. Great passing there in the open court by Cathedral Catholic. And their defense right now is giving St. Mary's a whole bunch of problems. The offense for St. Mary's out of sync. Passes are not accurate. They're trying their best to find something here. Josh DeCruz, right hand layup, and it's good. That was not an easy one as Josh DeCruz gets it to go. A 5'10", Josh DeCruz, the junior. And answering right back with a big shot there is Dominic Muncie for his first bucket of the game. Zambato looking for somebody. Free ball, DeCruz. It's in from the corner, Josh DeCruz. The pace is picking up tremendously in this one. Shot no good by Thomas Notarini. Gets his own rebound though. Ship goes for that one and he ends up in the bleachers. Knocks it out of bounds. Savion Ship, the 6'2" senior guard. Talked to head coach Ken Green of St. Mary's, and they like his tenacity. They like what he brings to the table all these 4 years as far as athleticism and effort on the defensive side of the basketball. Scott Prunty in now for Cathedral Catholic. They're going to dump it in the post. Dylan Wilhite One dribble, right hand hook shot, and it's good. Dylan Wilhite, the junior, gets it to go with a nice right-handed finish. A back and forth first quarter here between Cathedral Catholic and St. Mary's. If anything, the first quarter has shown us, and this is what we're going to get the rest of the way, we're in store for a good one. Wilhite grabs the rebound, brings it up. Riley, great crossover, unable to get the shot to go. Rebound taken by Savion Ship. Marshall to the corner by Jory. Jory back to Marshall. Too short, that shot was contested by James Bamer. Jory hurt his hand there as he jumps up in the air in agony. Gonna get a foul on the floor there as Grant Jory hurt something in that right hand of his. He's trying to shake it off. 1:26 to go in the first quarter. St. Mary's looking for somebody here on this inbound pass. As RJ Merluza, the junior, trying to feed that one into number 42, Phil Vink, the 5'11 senior. Jaden Marshall. Brand new shot clock for St. Mary's. Marshall out to Merluza. Boom! Goes the dynamite. RJ Merluza knocks down the three ball. That pass by Alex Wade over the head of Dylan Wilhite out of bounds, and the Dons turn it over. Merluza, who just hit the three, has the basketball in his hands, guarded closely by Wade. Under a minute to go in the first quarter between Cathedral Catholic and St. Mary's here at the 46th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. Marshall trying to direct traffic. Great feed inside to Vink, who will finish it up and under. Vink, whose eyes were on the opposite rim, somehow got that one to go. And a three ball answered right back by Scott Prunty. Shot clock is turned off here, so St. Mary's can play for the final shot of the quarter. Instead, they turn it over, and it's taken by Cathedral Catholic. Prunty to Wade. Wade guarded by Merluza. Floater no good. Wilhite trying to respond with the putback. He couldn't get it to go. Great rebound by Wilhite. Last second heave is no good, courtesy of Rocky Anderson, and that will do it. What a first quarter this was for Cathedral Catholic and St. Mary's. After one, the Rams of St. Mary's lead 16-15 by one against the Dons of Cathedral Catholic at the 46th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV. And while we have that, we're going to thank some of our sponsors here and some of our programs who have helped us here. This broadcast of the Jesuit Father Barry Christmas Classic is brought to you by Jesuit High School. Become a Marauder. Contact admissions today at jesuithighschool.org. And Recruiting Boost. Recruiting Boost, athletic college placement service. And Randall Communications. And the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight camp for 4th to 12th graders. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Elite Power. Next level flag football. Register at nextlevelsports.com. The Jesuit Stack app, the official app of Jesuit High School. And Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. Stand out from the rest. No one stood out from anybody in the first quarter of this one as St. Mary's clings to a small 16-15 lead against the Cathedral Catholic Dons. And as noted, the winner will play the winner of the Archbishop Mitty Brookside Christian game, which was Archbishop Mitty 74-53 in our first game. 16 on the shot clock. Anderson kicks it out. Great passing by St. Mary's. Back to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Gonna have to get a shot off. Merluzza, fadeaway, Jay. It's aired. The putback by Marshall has it tipped and deflected, and with 1 second, it goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Cathedral Catholic. A great defense here by the Dons. They force Merluzza into an errant shot, and then Marshall has the shot rejected by Wilhite. Bamer wasn't ready for the pass, and here come the Rams as they push the tempo. Spin move into the lane, it's good. A beautiful spin move capped with the finisher by Jaden Marshall. And answering right back are the Dons. Courtesy of Bayon Riley. 18-17, St. Mary's over Cathedral Catholic on the NCS TV network.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches through calls, texts, and social media. Contact us today.
Welcome back. Keith Jogonanis with you here at NorCal Sports TV. 18-17, St. Mary's over Cathedral Catholic. The Dons from San Diego and the Rams of St. Mary's from Stockton, California, just up the road. Merluzza looking for something, but he's guarded closely by Alex Wade, regarded by many on the Dons, one of their best defenders. 8 on the shot clock. Second straight possession where St. Mary's has had to go under 10 seconds to find a shot. They can't get one there. Pass knocked away by James Bamer. Alex Wade, 3-ball no good. Merluzza with the rebound. And here comes RJ Merluzza and his Rams. Phil Vink dumps it off. Walters with the basketball, but we're going to get a foul called. Looks like it's on Notarini. So 5:55 to go. St. Mary's will have the basketball after the foul. On the floor and a brand new shot clock. Great feed to find Jory, who cannot get that one to go. It's good to see Jory using both his hands. He had the right one a little banged up in the first quarter. Wide open 3 is no good by Notarini. Out of bounds, and it will go to St. Mary's on the possession arrow. .541 remaining in the first half. Both of these teams have yet to score since the last timeout on the floor was called. Jory will drive inside now. Pulls it back. DeCruz can't get it to go. Offensive board, courtesy of Alex Walters. And a brand new shot clock for the Rams of St. Mary's. DeCruz frantically dribbling around looking for somebody. 18 on the shot clock. St. Mary's taking their time here. They have yet to find anything. It's a little mixture of that and great defense by Cathedral Catholic. DeCruz, great give and go. Unable to finish is Anderson. And here comes the Dons. Thought about the 3 with Notarini. He'll go inside, takes a hard fall there. No foul called. Rebound by Justin Sambato. And hitting the floor is Sambato. Foul is going to be called on Thomas Notarini, as Notarini literally bumped into Sambato, who hit the floor and hit the deck hard. Cathedral Catholic has the rare gift of being able to return all 5 starters from last season. Makes them a top contender in San Diego, not only to win the section, but go deep in the state tournament. Last year losing to Valencia in the Division II state tournament. De Cruz looking for somebody. Grand Jory double teamed, and they're going to get him for a traveling violation as Jory was sandwiched in between Riley as well as Dylan Wilhite. Alex Wade bringing the basketball up now for the Dons, guarded heavily by De Cruz. Wade, pump fake on the 3. Riley in the post. Goes to his right, had a great look, just couldn't finish. As Savion Ship with great defense to recover there. And a fresh new shot clock for the Dons. They will take the basketball out of bounds. Wilhite, pump fake, inside, and he finishes with the right hand. Dylan Wilhite got his man to jump. All he had to do was turn and burn, and he put her right in the basket. And the lead back in favor of the Dons of Cathedral Catholic High School. Pass courtesy of Grant Jory was too high for Sambato, out of bounds, and it goes to the Dons. A lot of turnovers in the later part of this second quarter. As Bamer will take it out. 37 combined points between these two teams with 3:23 remaining in the first half. A defensive-minded basketball game so far, with both teams causing turnovers and causing problems for the other's offense. Another turnover for Cathedral Catholic. De Cruz in transition. Jory tried to go inside to Rylan Gundert, who couldn't field the pass as Riley goes to the rim, and he is called for the offensive charge. You see right here is Riley with a great feed. It did not look like the naked eye that Sambato might have had been set, but the refs give him the benefit of the doubt on that one as he forces the charge on Bayon Riley. Officially under 3 minutes to go in the first half between St. Mary's and Cathedral Catholic. Inside, finishing with the left hand was Ship, who couldn't get the basket to go. Now it's Alex Wade in transition. Dylan Wilhite in the post. Off glass, and it's good. Dylan Wilhite with a tough fadeaway floater there. A variety of post moves is what Wilhite has shown us here in the first half, as the 6'9" junior finishes great there, and it's a 3-point lead now for Catholic Cathedral. Missing wildly is Sambato. Unable to put up the offensive shot is Gundert, who has rejected. Loose ball on the floor, and coming up with it is Scott Prunty with great effort. Josh De Cruz mashing it there as well for St. Mary's. Wade for 3. No good. Rebound taken by Grant Jory. 1:40 to play here in the second quarter. Spin move, De Cruz, right hand. Can't get it to go either. Boy, St. Mary's getting some great looks here. They just have not been able to finish near the basket. Wade swings it to Riley. They try to go back in the post to Wilhite, and a foul called. Rylan Gunder, number 12, called for the foul as he checks out immediately. In his place, number 13, Jaden Marshall, as Wade can't get the 3 ball from the left corner to go, but Riley, with great fight, picks up the offensive loose ball. All alone, Josh DeCruz finishes with the right-handed finger roll in transition. Josh DeCruz makes Cathedral Catholic pay on that one. A minute to play in the first half as Alex Wade brings the basketball up. A 1-point lead in favor of the Dons. Bamer to Will Height, and it's a bad pass. Wade almost took it away, and he knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams. 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Both St. Mary's and Cathedral Catholic haven't been able to get into a groove offensively, as it's another turnover as Wade pokes the ball loose. Wade with a pump fake. Great pass to Riley up ahead, who is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot some free throws. Bayonne Riley, the 6'6 senior. You see right here, Wade drives it in. Pump fake, no one falls for it. 3 guys on him, which allows for Riley to cut to the basket unattended to. First free throw missed by Riley. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments are made in the second half. And will either team slow the basketball down? Riley makes the second free throw, goes 1 of 2 from the line. Shot clock turned off. St. Mary's can play for the final shot of the second quarter. They had the same luxury in the first, but had it stolen away out of bounds. And they'll go right back to Cathedral Catholic, who now can play for the final shot of the second quarter. Timeout. Dons. When we come back, the end of the first half here on NorCal Sports TV, 22-20, Cathedral Catholic over St. Mary's at the 46th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. And while we have this break in the action, I want to thank some of our sponsors. Recruiting Boost. Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, they help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish to ultimately help them earn scholarship opportunities. Recruiting Boost does not rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, they have direct contacts with college coaches all across the country via calls, texts, and social media. Contact them today at recruitingboostexposure.com and follow them on Twitter and Instagram at recruitingboost. Both offenses looking for a boost going into the second half. 42 combined points between Cathedral Catholic and St. Mary's. The Dons clinging to a 2-point lead here with 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Riley for 3. No good. Bamer almost got the rebound, but he's called for an over-the-back foul. Actually, no foul there, as it will stay with the Dons. It'll just be out of bounds. 2.7 seconds. Wide open, but unable to finish is Bamer, who was right under the basket, and no one had Bamer within 10 feet, but he couldn't finish. He was too short, and that'll do it for the first half. As you see right here, Bamer wide open and just misses and point-blank layup. But that'll do it. A 2-point lead for Cathedral Catholic. The Dons lead 22-20 over the St. Mary's Rams in the second of our 4-game series here on Thursday. The start of the 46th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic from Jesuit High School. Halftime. We'll be right back.
Earning athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches through calls, texts, and social media. Contact us today.
this moment, nothing else matters. You have what's in front of you and what's inside of you. What you do before that moment is what's going to dictate the outcome. All those one more times. All those do it agains. All those final pushes. All those don't quits are your allies. When the whistle blows. You can feel the vibrations in the crowd. Electricity crackles in the air. Momentum is on our side. The moment of reward is here. Focus is your teammate, and dedication is your coach. Moments create a scene, and that scene is success. Don't ever stop. Don't ever quit.
We are the Big Red Machine. We are the Big Red Machine. We are the Big Red Machine.
We are the Big Red Machine.
Call it what you want. A chip on your shoulder. Something to prove. That dog mentality. That thing that makes you rise up.
Good, bro.
Keep doing what you love. Show them you're underrated. Show them.
In this moment, nothing else matters. You have what's in front of you and what's inside of you. What you do before that moment is what's going to dictate the outcome. All those one more times. All those do it agains. All those final pushes. All those don't quits are your allies. When the whistle blows. You can feel the vibrations in the crowd. Electricity crackles in the air. Momentum is on our side. The moment of reward is here. Focus is your teammate, and dedication is your coach. Moments create a scene, and that scene is success. Don't ever stop. Don't ever quit.
We are the Big Red Machine. We are the Big Red Machine. We are the Big Red Machine.
We are the Big Red Machine.
Welcome back. Halftime is over. 22-20 was the score when we last left you in the first half as Cathedral Catholic up 22-20 over the Rams of St. Mary's. A first half that was plagued by turnovers, a whole lot of defense, and not a whole lot of offense. 42 combined score points between the two teams in the first half. Dylan Wilhite will take it in. And Wade will bring it up. Notriani. No good, too strong. Ball tapped around, and it's taken by Jaden Marshall of St. Mary's. Marshall has that pass tipped away by Dylan Wilhite. And now the shifty Alex Wade. Notriani, pump fake. Goes inside, shot missed. Alex Wade, offensive board. Back to Notriani. Three ball from the opposite corner. No good. Saved by Bayon Riley, out of bounds. And it'll stay with Cathedral Catholic. And Yanawu was looking for a foul. Didn't get it as DeCruz hits the deck. And Yanawu gets the ball back and finishes this time under the basket. And it's 24-20 now, Cathedral Catholic. Driving inside. Bounce pass. Jory for three. No good. Fights for his own rebound. Couldn't get it. Followed his shot great, but just couldn't get that board. Wade flings it inside to Dylan Wilhite, who finishes with the right hand. Lead is to 6 now for the Dons as they start this second half on a 4-0 run. Pass intercepted, taken by Wade. Wade, right hand, no good. The ball spins off the front of the rim. Sabato, right hand floater, shot rejected by Wilhite. Bayon Riley dishes it off. Alex Wade for three, no good. And Yanawu, great offensive rebound, has it poked away by Grant Jory. Jory pump fake. Josh DeCruz for three. It's good. Josh DeCruz puts it in. 3-point lead. Cathedral Catholic Dons lead the St. Mary Rams 26-23, 5:45 to go in the third quarter at the 46th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic from Jesuit High School. And while we have this break in the action, I want to thank some of our sponsors once again. Randall Communications. Randall Communications is proud to support Jesuit basketball and the Father Barry Classic. Visit randallcommunications.com. Go Big Red. And Big Red will be our 6:45 game as they take on St. Paul's, a team from Winnipeg, Canada. It's a first in my short career seeing a team from Canada in the tournament. And that'll be a treat. 6:45 is the tip-off for that one. Follows right after this one. What an ending we're going to have. 26-23. Wade drives inside, and we're going to get an offensive charge on Alex Wade as hitting the deck is Savion Ship, the 6'2 senior. You see right there, Wade goes in and barreling his way. So now DeCruz will take the basketball up. Granjori, shot rejected. Anyanwu swats that one away. Now Anyanwu the other way. Right-hander no good. It goes right into the hands of Wilhite as St. Mary's was fighting for the rebound with their own team, and it goes to Wilhite, who puts it up and in, and the lead back to 5 for the Dons just like that. To the corner it goes. Now swung back to Sambato. St. Mary's more balance on offense in the second half, more discipline, and they're getting way better looks. And finishing that look is Jaden Marshall, who had to maneuver mid-air against the 6'9 Wilhite. They go inside. Anyanwu, and he will go to the line there as Anyanwu hits his head on the floor. You see right here, Anyanwu takes a little push from Marshall. And this will be a technical foul. As Anyanwu at the free throw line trying to gain his composure here and make sure he's all right. Misses the free throw. Technical will be assessed to Jaden Marshall, number 13, who dragged Anyanwu down. Second free throw is good. Anyanwu, shot no good, and that foul is assessed to Marshall, who picks up another foul. And Anyanwu will go right back to the free throw line. Third personal for Marshall, and the second team foul for St. Mary's. Obinya Anyanwu, 6'7" junior at the forward spot. They love his shot blocking abilities and the way he runs the floor. The Cathedral Catholic camp does. Vital part to their last couple of years and success. 4:15 to play. The defense for Cathedral Catholic has picked up in the last couple of minutes. That pass by Vink was knocked off the foot. No kicked ball violation. Be out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams of St. Mary's. You see right here a late dash. And they're going to say it's off of Anyanwu. While we have this break in the action, I want to thank our sponsor, Next Level Flag Football. Next Level Flag Football is excited to launch our new site at Jesuit High School in January. They are in pursuit of providing the best youth sports experiences. Next Level Flag Football is available to boys and girls grades K through 7. Visit nextlevelsports.com now to sign up at our Jesuit High School location. 3:52 to play in the third quarter. A 5-point lead for the Dons of Cathedral Catholic over the Rams of St. Mary's, who have started to find their offensive footing here in the second half. And that is not a good example of that, as Walters throws that pass away. It was intended for R.J. Merluzza, who thought he should have cut on that play instead of stay at the wing. Anyanwu dishes it out. Back to Anyanwu in the post. Finishes with a left hand. Obinia Anyanwu puts one dribble on the floor and takes it right to the rack. Lead to 7 for the Dons. Bad pass. Throw it overhead to Alex Wade. Wade overhead as he hits the deck, and he is fouled. Going to be assessed to Josh DeCruz, and Wade will go to the free throw line to shoot some free throws. See right here, Wade full steam ahead, sandwiched in between Phil Vink, number 42, and DeCruz, number 33. First free throw off the front of the rim. Second free throw is swished right through the net. Going to be interesting to see what St. Mary's does in the fourth quarter. Obviously, Cathedral Catholic has fed off here in the second half. Turnovers and the fast break, making their money on defense. Foul is going to be assessed to Will Height. As going to the free throw line is Alex Walters, number 21, who knocks down the first free throw. Rocky Anderson will come in for Josh DeCruz, number 33. Walters knocks home both free throws to cut this lead back to 6 for the Dons. Cathedral Catholic now trying to pick up the tempo. Fade away from the corner, shot by Riley, no good. Thrown overhead. Anderson dished it off. Merluzza. St. Mary's looking to penetrate this stifling Cathedral Catholic defense. Jory with an errant 3, doesn't hit the rim at all, out of bounds. It'll go to the Dons. St. Mary's now going to a press situation as they've got Anderson in the backcourt. Guarding Wade, who blows by him. Dished it inside. Anyanwu gets contact from literally 3 green jerseys, and will go to the free throw line to shoot free throws again. You see here Wade blows right by Rocky Anderson. Dished it off to Anyanwu, who literally takes not 1, not 2, but 4 bumps down low in the post. He knocks home the first free throw. Anyanwu has been to the free throw line 3 times in this third quarter. Misses the second free throw. 1 of 2. Rocky Anderson surveying the floor. Seven on the shot clock. St. Mary's got to get a shot off. Merluzza between 2 people, and he's fouled. It's going to likely be on Riley, and it is. Merluzza sandwiched between 2 defenders here, as you'll see. Guarded by Wade and Riley. And Riley might have a little case to plead there, as didn't look like a whole bunch of contact, but just enough in the ref's eyes to draw the foul. Merluzza can't get the second one. Rebound taken by Anyanwu, but a traveling violation on Wade. Too many hops to the donut shop there for Alex Wade. And with 1:30 to go, St. Mary's can cut into this deficit a little more. They've been better on offense than they were in the first half. Wade gets his hand in the passing lane and knocks it out of bounds, and apparently it's off of St. Mary's, so the Dons have the basketball once again. Traveling violation. Numerous turnovers in the last couple of seconds by both teams to close out this third quarter. Not the way you want to end it, that's for sure. Minutes to go in the third quarter between St. Mary's and Cathedral Catholic. A 6-point advantage in favor of the Dons. That pass taken away by Anyanwu. Thrown ahead. Anderson got a hand on it. Doesn't matter. Cathedral Catholic gets it right back. And Thomas Notarini puts it in for an easy 2 points. Wade almost took it away again from Maluza. Aaron pass again, another turnover, and it's Thomas Notarini again finishing with a right-hand layup. A 10-point lead just like that for the Dons. Maluza almost has it stolen away by Wade. 3 ball. No good. Alex Walters is too short on the attempt. Here comes Wade. Loses the basketball. Maluza, 2-on-1 for St. Mary's. Walters all the way. Great defense by Anyanwu, who almost puts it in from full court. And that'll do it for the third quarter. A 10-point advantage for Cathedral Catholic. They lead at 38-28 going into the fourth quarter on NorCal Sports TV. While we have this break in the action, we'll thank some of our sponsors, Elite Power. Elite Power has been serving the greater Sacramento area for over 15 years and is a proud member of IBEW Local 340. Elite Power offers a diversity of experience for our region's rapid growth, specializing in commercial and industrial office buildings, data centers, hospitals, schools, and government facilities. Elite Power has also been a proud sponsor of Jesuit High School, Sacramento for the past 8 years. Based on sound business practices and management, Elite Power can handle any project from start to finish, wire to wire. And Jesuit High School invites you to become a future Marauder. Contact us to take a tour and meet the teachers, coaches, and students that make our all-boys Catholic school great. Jesuit has one of the Sacramento's region's most successful men's athletic programs, more than 22 visual performing arts offerings, a robust honors and advanced placement curriculum, and a club for every passion. Learn more at JesuitHighSchool.org. Jesuit High School, a foundation for life in Sacramento since 1963. And we welcome you back to Jesuit High School. 1 quarter left to play as the Cathedral Catholic Dons of San Diego lead 38-28 over the Rams of St. Mary's located in Stockton. It was 34-28 with little under 2 minutes to play, and then back-to-back turnovers have allowed the Dons to open up a double-digit lead at 38-28. St. Mary's desperately needs a basket. Their half-court offense has not been good the last couple of minutes. On the shot clock. That pass tipped out of bounds by Bayon Riley of Cathedral Catholic. And 8 seconds officially left on the shot clock as Josh DeCruz will take it out. Five on the shot clock. Rams got to get a shot off. 3 ball. It's good. Justin Sambato puts it in. That's a much-needed basket, and it couldn't have come at a better time for the Rams. Lead back to 7 for Cathedral Catholic. Anyanwu with multiple defenders suffocating him. He puts it right back in and answers right back. Obinya Anyanwu has taken some tough shots tonight, but he's answered the bell at every turn. As you remember, Anyanwu, who took that fall in the third quarter on the technical, assisted to Marshall. To the corner. 3 ball is no good by Jory. Offensive board taken by Jaden Marshall. Jaden Marshall again. Loses the basketball, but it's out of bounds off of the Dons. That's Marshall a little shaken up as he had a lot of contact on his way to the rim there. Ship off to DeCruz. Jor looking for somebody. 14 seconds on the shot clock. And a foul is going to be on Notrini. Fresh new shot clock for the Rams with 6:18 to play. Jory, 20 seconds on the clock. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. DeCruz with a cut. Flings it out. 5 on the clock. Floater. No good. Offensive board taken by Marshall. But Anyanwu deflects the pass and steals it, but then proceeds to lose it out of bounds once again. It goes right back to St. Mary's. Marshall. Now DeCruz. Looking for somebody. He finds Savion Ship, who kicks it out to Jor for 3. No good. An off night for Grant Jory. But another offensive board. The pass from DeCruz hits Marshall in the face, but he regains the basketball. DeCruz inside, but Jaden Marshall not ready for the pass. Notrini up ahead to Alex Wade. Back to Notrini. Can't finish it. Ball tipped out, and DeCruz has it, but loses it out of bounds as he never quite got possession. Officially under 5 minutes to play in regulation with 4:58 remaining. Cathedral Catholic currently on a 5-game winning streak. Looking for win number 6 here, as inside finishing with the left-hander is Obinya Anyanwu, who has come alive in this second half and has been a force to be reckoned with down low. Timeout, St. Mary's. 42-31 Cathedral Catholic with 4:30 left at the 46th Annual Jesuit High Father Barry Christmas Classic.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches through calls, texts, and social media. Contact us today.
Welcome back, Keith Jogonatis with you here on NorCal Sports TV. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter or Instagram, you can follow us at NorCal Sports TV. If you'd like to follow any of us, we've all got our Twitters. You can reach me at Keith Jogonatis, KeithJouganatos. 42-31 with 4:30 remaining in the fourth. We're going to get a stoppage here as the refs are trying to figure something out. While we have this stoppage in the break, I want to thank some of our sponsors for making this possible. We'll do that right after the next dead ball stoppage. Josh DeCruz with a basketball in his hands. Risky pass there to Jory, who flings it over to Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. Now 3. Somebody got to get a shot off. Shot clock violation. No shot will count. And I don't think Jory realized just how much time was left on the clock. Now Cathedral Catholic looking to get some baskets here in the final minutes to put this one away. Riley. Wade. And we're going to get a charge in violation as Sambato got steamrolled by Alex Wade coming down the lane. And Justin Sambato earned every inch of that charge. Whistle here as there's a wet spot underneath the Dons basket. We'll thank some of our sponsors at the next stoppage. Coming up after this game, it'll be the home team Jesuit Marauders against St. Paul's of Winnipeg from Canada. Marauders 5-0 to start the year. See that 4-star point guard Issa Silva, who had 40 points against Wood Creek earlier during the start of this season. Man, oh man, can that young man shoot the basketball. We can't wait to see him in just a few short minutes. Savion Ship observing the floor. Time is a factor now for St. Mary's. Almost another turnover. But they'll say that Marshall forced a foul. It's going to be on Alex Wade, his third personal. Ship observing his options. The Cruz feeds it inside. Another pass as Ship swings it out to Cruz. The two-pointer no good. And we're going to go under 3 minutes now officially with an 11-point lead in favor of the Dons. Josh DeCruz with a steal there. Rams have numbers for the moment. DeCruz has a shot blocked by Dylan Wilhite going up for it. No Trini the other way. And it's good with the floater. Corner it goes to Sambato. 13-point lead opened up here in the fourth quarter for Cathedral Catholic. Riding a 5-game winning streak. Ship gets the ball back. Sambato wide open three. No good off the front of the iron. And now the Dons will slowly bring the ball up and try to chew some clock. And the Annual corner three, and he got it. Obina Anianwu, what a second half this young man has had. Double-digit scoring in the second half alone. And now a 16-point lead with 2 minutes to go. And that might just about do it for the Dons. They're up 47-31 with 1:58 to play in the fourth quarter. While we have this break in the action, I want to thank some of our sponsors. Jesuit High School, the 46th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal is brought to you by Jesuit High School. Randall Communications, Recruiting Boost, the NCSTD Summer Basketball Camp, Elite Power, Next Level Flag Football, the Jesuit SAC app, and Straight Sports. Stand out from the rest. The Dons of Cathedral Catholic have stood out in this fourth quarter. In particular, in the second half, they've been able to transform a bunch of turnovers that St. Mary's has given them in the points. And as a result of that, they have opened up their biggest lead of the contest, which is 16 against the Rams of St. Mary's. St. Mary's trying to work for a possession here. Trying to get a good shot. They've taken all their starters out now. Arluza's three is short. Offensive rebound picked up by Gundert, who's looking for somebody desperately. Gonna get a foul on the floor. As Andrew Lindholm will go to the free throw line. Misses the first free throw with 1:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. And we're going to get a timeout for Cathedral Catholic here, as they will likely unload the bench. We're going to go to break. 1:22 remaining, 47-31, Cathedral Catholic over St. Mary's. Welcome back. 1:22 remaining in the fourth quarter, as barring anything crazy, Cathedral Catholic will advance to the quarterfinals of the champions bracket. Down low, a great feed, and it's finished by Devin Morgulia for the Dons. And the lead is to 18. A minute to go on this one. Cathedral Catholic will go to 6-1 on the season. St. Mary's to 5-2. Now a 6-game winning streak for the Dons. And coming up next, our 6:45 game is the home Jesuit Marauders against the St. Paul Prep School. Wide open layup good for Dominic Mudsey, number 33. Shot clock turned off, so the Rams can have the final basket, so if they choose. Out of bounds, and it will go to Cathedral Catholic. Pass is deflected out of bounds by RJ Merluzza with 4.8 seconds to go. As they will put it in. Shot no good. And that'll do it. 51-31 is the final. Central Catholic beating St. Mary's in Game 2 on this Thursday at the 46th Annual Jesuit High School Fatherberry Christmas Classic. The Dons will move on to the Champions quarterfinal. Well, they will take on the winner of the first game, Archbishop Mitty. That game tomorrow at 6 p.m. Meanwhile, St. Mary's loses. They will go to the consolation bracket. Well, they will play Brookside Christian at 3 p.m. on Friday. Great game for Cathedral Catholic. They did everything right, and they come out on top. They are now with a 6-game winning streak. That'll do it for Game 2. The final score here on NorCal Sports TV, the Dons of Cathedral Catholic 51, the Rams of St. Mary's 31. For everyone, we'll see you soon. Game 3 coming up shortly here on NorCal Sports TV.